side of the gate and ask them how much it takes, how hard a journey is, how difficult it is, but nothing is impossible. And especially, let me say, when it is for Greenwayans, nothing is impossible. Is it true?
Yes, yes.
Is it true? Oh, is it true? Will you make it true? Yes. We have our alumni at great posts, very successful, and we will call them one by one. It's great they accepted our invitation, and within a day they agreed. So the main purpose is to share their journey with you, to inspire you, to motivate you. And when you are motivated by your own students, it makes a difference. Okay? When Jaishree Ma'am told me you will have to introduce the students, you will have to read their profiles, I thought, why all this formality? It will be great to have a one-to-one talk, and you have their names, they will tell about themselves. Okay? We have Vipul with us. See, he is still saying present, ma'am. We have Bhumika Rustagi, we have Vineet, Sankalp is on the way, we have Jaideep, and we have Vyom Sir. I hope you all know him. Yes. So a big hand of applause for all these successful people. And
right? And then comes Vineet. I do remember Vineet how good he was in playing the bass guitar, if I am not mistaken.
Acoustic guitar.
Oh, okay, acoustic. And then Vineet, in all cultural program I'll be there. And if in his group, some children, they are crossing the time limit, I will give a stern look. Vineet will make them ishara ki ma'am gussa kar rahi hai, band karo. And when I came to know that Vineet is doing so well, his research papers are being presented all over the world, and he is currently pursuing his Ph.D. in psychology from IIT Hyderabad. And I can tell you one very personal thing. 1 month back, my son went to IIT Hyderabad as an intern, right? I immediately remembered Vineet. Within 2-3 seconds, they will revert back, and he said, "Ma'am, no worry." He helped me even providing a cycle also to my son. So just see how grateful we are to you children. Very grateful.
when you are doing in accounts, it's economics, accountancy, maths period, very serious. In science, you have physics and chemistry and maths period, very serious. Once it comes to English, we are doing quickly the questions down, and this is what you all did. Huh? But Vineet will not accept, but he did that. He was a very quiet boy, but English में थोड़ी बात सब कर लेते हैं. But he is a great successful person today, and I'm so proud of you, Vineet. I'm proud of all of you. I would like to invite you here, Vineet. Welcome. Looking very smart and dashing.
So you always have to dress as per the occasion.
Yes.
My name is Vineet Garola. I am a final year Ph.D. student at IIT Hyderabad, and I am also a book review editor in a Springer journal published in Switzerland, and it is a wonderful occasion marked with nostalgia that I am here. So I am a dancer and a musician as well. I have a band named Aradak. We have performed in Rishikesh, and we have original compositions as well. So learning is not about something that you remember. Learning is something that remains with you even after forgetting has taken place. So that is my aim here, that you learn something, so you will not remember word by word what I am saying here, but something or the other will stay with you while you are eating dal chawal back at your home, that वो आया था उसने कुछ तो बात करी थी. And when you will do your bachelor's and your master's, you will be in a job or a situation where you are introspecting about life, and something happened on 21st July 2025 which is now helping you. So that is my entire aim. कि कुछ रहे आपके साथ जो भूलने के बाद भी आपकी बीइंग में समाये रहे. So while I was doing my 11th and 12th, I was more into dance and music. I still am, because psychology is not separate from dance and music. Way of being. So what I am trying to emphasize is that get in touch with your creative roots. Because most often in life, the greatest gifts will not be wrapped in the way you expect them to be. So what becomes important is two things. So I'll give you some sutras from psychology. It is known as intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is something that you are driven to do from within. कि ये चीज़ मेरे अंदर से आ रही है. Be it any subject or dance or any skill that you are intrigued by. Extrinsic motivation is something from the outside source is motivating you to do. So my parents will be proud. Oh, I will receive a gold medal if I perform. All my teachers will appreciate me. So these are the extrinsic, external factors which are motivating you. Intrinsic factors are something that drives you from within. So nobody is asking you to wake up early and read something or to practice a skill. But that is something that you are driven to do from within. So the sutra is, no matter from science, commerce, anything, see what you are intrinsically motivated to do. Something that comes from within, that drives you. And that will definitely take you to the road that will be so fulfilling and loving. So when you are intrinsically motivated to do anything, then even if challenges will come, they will come and you will frame them as opportunities. So another sutra that will help you. People do not believe what they see. People see what they believe in. So identify the inner voice. ये 24 घंटे में, how are you talking to your own self? What is the inner voice telling you? Who are you? What the quality of that voice is like? What is it telling you? I can do this. Oh, maybe I lack confidence to speak. Oh, will I be able to perform in the exam? Or is it like, I will do my best because I know I have worked hard for this. So see the quality of your internal voice. That will be a guiding force. So I did my bachelor's and master's from Ambedkar University then. Although I was not good in studies as such when I was in Greenway. So I remember Sonali Ma'am teaching us, and I was practicing my guitar because we had a performance. And she was angry. And she told me, you were playing guitar and I missed the physics class. But you see how life works, that she has now invited me to speak, you know?
Yes.
So I remember in my pre-boards in physics, I had 22 or 23 marks out of 100. And now at IIT Hyderabad, my Ph.D. CGPA is 9.7%. So what I'm telling you is you can always grow. And I have won 21 awards in my Ph.D. tenure from American Psychological Association, from Association for Psychological Science, USA, from International Association for History of Religions in Europe, from International Psychoanalytical Association in London, and I've spoken at multiple continents. So I've been to Germany, Italy, and Czech Republic, Finland, Austria, UK, London, Manchester, and next month I'm going to Poland to present my research work. And I have also published my work in Oxford University Press, Cambridge University Press, and I am in touch with professors from Stanford and Harvard for a possible collaboration in the near future. So what I am trying to say is, always try to expand your horizons. Do not limit yourself, because first thing is the mindset, and often we place a boundary as to what is it that we can achieve. यार ये तो मैं नहीं कर सकता. That you need to break for your own good. So my endeavor was one thing. I want that India should be recognized in the field of psychology, and that is what I am trying to do by speaking internationally and presenting my work and polishing my skills at such a level that is at par in the international platforms. So think for yourself that you are not just representing a school, a place, a region, but you are representing Bharat, because you are the future. So you are that empathic, creative, gentle, loving souls who are listening, who will represent Bharat one day. So have that mindset, start to inculcate those feelings in you. And let me tell you a story. So there was a sadhu who was going in a mountain, and as I speak this, I am reminded of wonderful English classes that Deepa Ma'am took. And my heart is filled with nostalgia that now I am telling a story and Ma'am is also listening. So what a moment. So a sadhu was going uphill, and he saw that there is a little girl who is carrying a young boy, his brother, on her back. And sadhu was really tired. And he asked, "Isn't the boy heavy?" Because he was carrying a small blanket with him, and the young girl is carrying her younger brother on her back. So sadhu said, all drenched in sweat, "Is the boy not heavy?" You know what the girl said? She said, "I love him." So if quantitatively we examine, so the blanket and all the belongings of sadhu are not heavier than the load the girl is carrying at the back, quantitatively. So the young boy on her back might be heavier, but one thing is that she loves him. So whatever you do, have that sense of love and compassion. Then you will not be burdened. Oh, my parents are expecting something from me. I need to make it in this world. So if you carry that love and compassion with and for yourself, then you will see the weight that you would perceive in the absence of love and compassion would not feel much heavy once you carry that compassion in your own being. So that is something that has helped me, and living creatively is very important, because in psychology there is something known as playing in psychoanalytic terms. So play doesn't mean that you are just playing basketball and then you come back to your study. Play means being sincere, Krishna ki tarah, being playful. So it is not about not fulfilling your responsibilities, but being playful and sincere with it. So as you grow and you pass out from 12th, from Greenway, I don't want you to be serious individuals. I want you all to be sincere and playful in what you do. So few things that will help you, no matter from what streams you are in. Firstly, take care of your health. So I had a professor from Harvard University. I said in 2020, I said that I am enrolled. So I got admission at IIT Delhi, IIT Kharagpur and IIT Hyderabad. So I chose IIT Hyderabad because my supervisor there is, she's a wonderful soul and she knew the kind of work that I am doing. So I chose her and that institution chose me. So the professor at Harvard said, I thought he will give me some technical tips as to how to perform an PhD, and you know what he told me? Take care of your health. And I was like, in that moment, what kind of generic advice this is? Just take care of your health. But now I realize its importance, because as you grow, paying attention to your health is really important. Because even in the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Maharishi Patanjali says that the journey begins through the body, and what we refer to as body is the visible part of the mind, and what we refer to as mind is the invisible part of the body. So the inside and outside are very much linked. So take care of your health. Start waking up early in the morning. Secondly, make sure that the quality of relation with your parents is harmonious. Because I am also a counseling psychologist and it is something that I have seen. The better your relationship with your parents will be, the better you will perform in any dimension of your life. So वो भी skill है कृष्ण वाली, to be in touch with your parents in a loving and compassionate way. So also focus on that. And now, like that Harvard professor, you might be thinking what kind of generic advice this is. But some on the other day, when you would be eating dal chawal, do char salwa, you will remember that this is something that is qualitatively true. So pay attention to the quality of life that you have with your parents. Start working on your health as well. And then you will see, no matter what the challenges will come, you will see them as opportunities. So the last thing, whatever will happen in life, there are some things that you cannot control. All the possibilities, we do not have access to all the variables and how they will unfold in our lives. So you need to see how you are framing things, because that makes all the difference. How you frame anything will result in how you experience it. And I am saying this after being in the field of psychology for more than a decade. That how you frame things will change its quality. So let me just share a brief story and then I'll leave. So for the first time for my Ph.D. presentation, I went to Italy. That was my first international travel. And I was in Munich in Germany, and my flight, I missed it because the previous connecting flight was delayed. So it was not my problem. Traveling for the first time alone, okay. In Germany they will not speak English much. I didn't know German. So it was 11 at night. Every crew there went away because they have a good work-life balance. They are like, once the duty is over, they leave. They do not listen to you. So there was no one. The police officer at the airport was speaking in German. And I was like, what should I do? I do not have my luggage also. My flight is missed. I am going for my PhD presentation for the first time. And I had no one. And I had 18% battery on my phone. I am at a country I know nothing about. So there were two options for me. Either I frame this as a failure and then perform really bad in my presentation the next day, or see this also as a challenge. Just go on dating. So I did that. So there was, even I have created a blog in my YouTube, so I was not stressed or worried in that moment. Because I knew that I have the potential. आज नहीं तो कल पहुंच जाएंगे, but I will present जितनी मैंने मेहनत करी. Because in my PhD work, I was doing my field work in Uttarakhand. So I'm researching on deity possession experiences and Devi Devtas and local healing in Garhwal. What is the psychological significance of that? Okay. So I walked with the gods and goddesses for 1500, 2000 kilometers. That story was also covered by the Hindu newspaper, but I was walking barefoot, पैरों में छाले थे. I was doing my field work. ठीक है, ऐसे ऐसे चलता था मैं धोती पहन के. देवी देवताओं के साथ. What is happening? So Devta is coming. How to make sense of it? You are filled with wonder. You question your education in the field of psychology. Am I equipped? Is my discipline equipped to understand what the Devta is telling? So during the field work also, interestingly, some of the Devi Devtas also told about my own lineage, and I got to know the stories of my grandmother, what happened at that time through them. So sometimes I realized that these kind of things work. But what I'm saying is, this was at the back of my mind when I was in Italy. That I have walked barefoot, I have done my work, 1500, 2000 kilometers. It will not go in vain. My flight is delayed, I don't have luggage, it's fine. So I got my luggage after 2 days. I went to the presentation without the luggage. I didn't have my clothes as well. So I purchased that. The lady there was speaking in Italian, I didn't know. But what I'm saying is, things will not always go as you plan. So then you have to keep one thing in mind, and I want you to read about it. It is known as self-efficacy. Okay? Self-efficacy is what you think you can do. For example, I want to run 10 kilometers. Can I do it? If I say to myself, yes, I can do it. So it means my self-efficacy is that I am capable of that. And if I say to myself, no, I would not be able to do it. That means you need to work on your self-efficacy. So be creative, be compassionate, have that sense of love in you, and you all will make it. And it would be wonderful to see you all shine as well. Thank you. मेरे को इतने प्रेम से सुनने के लिए आज के लिए इतना ही.